applause for Francoise Gordon, everybody. Let her hear it.
Hello. And this'll take me a couple minutes. Keep the cheering going. Believe it or not, they do call me Flash. I mean, never mind the fact that my last name is Gordon, but I'm sure that has nothing to do with it, so we'll move on. First things first, well, my first name is French, but that's a misnomer, so let's not even get into that, okay? First things first, as far as the crutch goes, I was hit by a car 11 years ago and suffered a brain injury. I actually just got off the phone with my lawyer today and we talked about it, and it was not my fault, and that it sucks, because the brain injury has become my life for the past 11 years, and I'm constantly blaming myself, thinking that I did something wrong, but the woman was looking at her cell phone after I got off a bus, and so she just barreled through the crosswalk with me in it. So, needless to say, good times. So, and then that actually brings me to my voice. This takes place because I am also very hammered. So I thought you'd all, that'd be appealing somehow. I see a speech therapist to kind of overcome this, but my last speech therapist suggested that I speak in a higher pitch so that I sound less drunk. So, I mean, brilliant. So I actually suggested to her that I just not drink before our sessions. And so far, that's really successful. So, you know what? Kudos to speech therapy. That's what I said. Exactly. But I would also like to make exactly. When in doubt, I say exactly. So it doesn't matter what you say. I'll point you out. Exactly. But I want to make the distinction. I actually talked with Linda Smith about this. She's the head of New Talent and my kind of comedy coach. But we talked about the fact that I am not so much a disabled comic as I am just a comic who happens to have a disability. And my addition would be who happens to have a disability and is also very drunk. So there's fun in that, exactly. Thanks, Linda. You're a real pal. She's my heart. I mean, she says it all like it is. And I have to admit that I've been living with a brain injury. I'm sorry it's all brain injury, but that's what my life is. It's so boring, but here we go. Okay. So I've been living with a brain injury for about 12 years, or 11 years and some. And life has become so routine and I'm so used to it. Everyone drinks their beers from straws, right? Exactly. And no one else can walk on sand, because neither can I, so I knew I would have that in common with somebody. But, so life has become so routine and I'm so used to it that I've nearly forgotten I'm even brain injured. But then I'm realizing, wait, I might be forgetting I'm brain injured because I'm brain injured. You know, that whole catch-22 thing. Fucking bitch. That's right, exactly. I got you, big guy. Yeah, I like the way this guy claps. I think it stands out. And it's pretty awesome living with this. And I have a big memory issue, so Right now I'm just biding my time to think before I think of what the next joke was. But it's been like Christmas time, as we all know, but we won't get into that because that actually is not a joke I meant to tell. So, I'm just gonna tease you with that one. So, but recently I read an article in a medical journal, and of course by medical journal I mean on Google. And I read it, and it actually discusses brain injury. And I'll show off some of my nifty movements here. It's pretty cool. There we go. Okay. The medical journal says, sometimes a person with brain injury may behave sexually at inappropriate times. For example, they may masturbate in front of people. Oh my God, and this type of behavior can be difficult on family members. You can't invent this shit. This is like real. And I thought it was so eerie because how did these people know about my Christmas? What in the fuck? Exactly. But one last thing, and this is one here we go, okay. So 11 years to bring it back to brain injury because it's so fun to talk about, exactly. 11 years ago I would spend most of my time sitting in a wheelchair because it was right after the accident. And fast forward 11 years, I'm spending a hell of a lot of time on a married man's face. So, crazy about time, huh? Exactly. Time is sure ironic. Just to change the surface, really. Exactly. So, and I appreciate your non-laughter at that. Apparently, everyone's offended, and that's awesome. That was like the second goal of the night, to kind of leave you all on that kind of note. So, thank you, guys.